Countdown clock is in for tonight's third race. The PEI Colt Stakes 2-year-old colts grassroots for $8,000. There's a field of 6 moving up to the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's return to Vance Cameron.
Zendaya's Cracker Jack, Windermere Barkley. Over one, it's over. Choose Me. Blood Sworn, Somewhere Racy, top of the stretch. Two-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Second division PEI Colt Stakes. Ready for a start. The rough and pacing Windermere Barkley handed the lead off the gate, second into the turn. Over one, it's over, coming third. From the outside, as they round the turn, is Choose Me to get away fourth at the rails, Zendaya's Cracker Jack. Then Blood Sworn is fifth, followed by the trailer Somewhere Racy. Quarter pole bound, led by Windermere Barkley and Zach Mullins racing from second. That's over one, it's over. Third up the rail is Choose Me, then the fourth one, Zendaya's Cracker Jack. Fifth is Blood Sworn, and Somewhere Racy trails. Opening quarter goes to Windermere Barkley in just 31-1. Racing from second, over one, it's over. Around the turn, third is Choose Me. Then the fourth one is Zendaya's Cracker Jack. Blood Sworn is fifth, and there goes Somewhere Racy to the outside from sixth. Not a lot of step here in the front end as they approach the midway point, led by Windermere Barkley. Rushing on the outside, second is Somewhere Racy, then third. At the rail is over when it's over. They were over at the opening half mile in 1:04.2. That's a pedestrian 33 in 1 second quarter. They're going to pick it up from here as they go to the back stretch and race the 3/4. Somewhere Racy on the outside by a head. At the rail, Windermere Barkley. Then a racing third is over one, it's over. Choose Me fourth. Fifth, that's Zendaya's Cracker Jack. Blood Sworn the trailer. 3/4 in the books. Windermere Barkley continuing to lead. 3/4 up, 134. Nothing wrong with the third one. That's 29 and change, and they're homeward bound. Windermere Barkley trying to go all the way. Somewhere Racy on the outside, up the rail. Over when it's over. It was all over at the half. Here's Windermere Barkley and Zach Mullins in the PEI Colt Stakes. Second is Somewhere Racy. Third, that's over when it's over. 2:03-1.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's third race. Windermere Barkley goes all the way tonight, Kurt.
Yeah, that second quarter, 33-1. Unreal second quarter, and Joey Pino with a really good hold on his colt, Choose Me, in the 4-hole, and so I knew the brakes were on, but I didn't think they were on that much. 104-2 to the half. Back half, 58-4. They just weren't going to catch him off that soft half. Time of the mile, 2:03-1. Windermere Barkley and Zach Mullins get the job done here in a PEI Colt Stakes grassroots division. Tough trip first up off that half for Somewhere Racy and Campbell, but they still race well to hold on to place, and the pockets that are over when it's over in Hughes, they're going to grab the show dough in here. So it's 2-6-3 unofficially in the third.
Windermere Barkley put him to sleep in the front half and then never looked back on his way to the Woodmere Standard Bridge winner's circle here in the third. Barkley's a bay-facing colt 2 by Somewhere Fancy. Off the Astronomical Dam, Windermere Nancy, owned by Cole Collum and Zach Mullins of Inverness, Nova Scotia, bred by Windermere Farms of Springvale. Zach Mullins trains and drives. Time for the mile in 2:03 and a 1/5. Windermere Barkley in a division of the PEI Colt Stakes with the winner's circle presentation.